Hi, my name is Lexi Jong and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing the Christmas wish list or dream list tag. And this was started by Angela Van Rose, and if you haven't seen her video yet, I do have it linked down below in the description box. And her video is really cute. It's really well done. It'll make you smile, so I definitely recommend watching it. Another video I highly recommend watching is Carolyn at CV Makeup Lovers, her version of the wish list tag, and she is the one who tagged me. So thank you so much, Carolyn, and I have her video linked down below as well. So in true Christmas list fashion, I do have an actual written list, so I will be referring down to this periodically. So if you see me look down, it's just to make sure that I'm not skipping anything. But basically, this tag is a way to go over some things that you would really like to have for Christmas, and maybe some things you really want, but you're probably not going to get. Things that are kind of unattainable or just something that hasn't quite met your must-have, but you really want them. When Angela Van Rose started off her video, she started talking about her dream car, and that was the first question she asked of her viewers. And for me personally, I am not really into cars. Angela Van Rose, she's really into those supercars, muscle cars, whatever you want to call them. But personally, I hate driving. So I live in a more urban area. I really don't like the amount of traffic. I hate trying to find places to park and then figuring out whether you have to pay for that spot or not. And for me, just driving in general, it's just not a pleasant experience. So for me, my favorite dream car would be something that drives itself. So I've got a couple options, either something like a Tesla with all self-driving capabilities, and I could just kind of close my eyes or, sing along or read a book or something during the drive. That would be great, but anything where I don't have to pay any attention. Or, a limo with a chauffeur would always be great also. So as long as I don't have to pay attention to the drive and I don't have to worry about parking or anything like that, I'd be very happy. So that would definitely be my dream car. Let's get started with my makeup wish list. Now, all of the items that I'm mentioning here, I'm using photos from TAVIA at CHICPROFILE. So she has a blog, chicprofile.com. And she also is very active on Instagram, and her handle is at CHICPROFILEOfficial. And I have everything linked down below in the description box. If you don't already follow TAVIA, I would highly recommend it. She is the one who posts all of the photos and information about new and upcoming releases. So it's a great way to kind of see what's coming and to kind of budget your money a little bit so you know whether or not you really want to get this or if something better is just on the horizon. Now, I am filming this on Football Sunday. You can see I'm wearing my Ravens sweatshirt. We are Ravens fans here. And as such, today we just had a new exciting launch announced, and that is Pat McGrath's holiday launch. And she has this new mega palette, and I don't know a lot of information about it yet. I believe the pan sizes are smaller, but it has the two Star Wars palettes, the two 6-pan palettes, and then in the middle there are also 6 new colors for a total of 18 shades. It looks gorgeous, but that part didn't really excite me since I do have the 2 Star Wars palettes. What excited me is what she also is going to be releasing. And these items are coming out on September 25th, so you can go on her website now to sign up for notifications and early access. Along with the mega palette, Pat McGrath is releasing a new highlighter, and she's also releasing 3 new quads, and there are also 4 lipsticks, and I believe all 4 of the lipstick shades are repeat shades, but the packaging is going to be special for the holidays. And I have to say, those quads look gorgeous. So definitely the one with the blue in it, I'm highly interested in that. And then there's another one that in some lights it looks all pink and in others it looks pink and purple. So I'm not really sure. Well, I haven't seen any swatches yet, but I'm definitely interested in the quads and possibly the highlight. So those are on my wish list. Another exciting launch is the Suku pre-holiday collection, which I had no idea until yesterday that that was even a thing. So on October 1st, Suku will be releasing another cheek palette and 2 eyeshadow quads, and everything looks gorgeous. At first when I saw the cheek palette, I thought it was the same palette, but that, just a couple of shades have been switched. But I need to see swatches. So it looks similar to the other one, but it looks like it has 3 highlights and 3 blushes. So we'll see, but it looks really pretty. The quads look gorgeous. So that's all on my wish list. And unfortunately, the more I see the quads, the more I want them. So I don't know which way that's gonna go yet. Another imminent release is from Victoria Beckham, and she is releasing new lipsticks. And these nude shades look right up my alley. They look very pretty. I haven't tried anything from Victoria Beckham yet, but this might be my first purchase from her line. And they just look really pretty. So there are like 2 or 3 of them that I'm really interested in. Another collection on my wish list is the Guerlain holiday collection. And I am definitely picking up some pieces from this, but the whole thing is on my wish list. So there is an eyeshadow palette, and I'm on the fence about the eyeshadow palette, so I'd love to get your opinions on that. I think it looks really pretty, and it looks very versatile all year. It's not really a holiday palette, I think it's definitely, it's very versatile. It doesn't seem like traditional holiday colors per se. So I think that looks really nice. There are meteorites, and the packaging on all of these, everything looks beautiful, and you've got like the bee symbol. But the meteorites this time, I believe that they are the light formulation, which I have and love, but there's a gold ball mixed in there. So I am interested in the meteorites. There's also a bronzer. And I have been wanting to try Guerlain bronzers. They've been on my wish list for a while, so this might be the first one that I try, provided, when we see swatches that it doesn't look like it's gonna be too dark. In addition, Guerlain has some new lipsticks and cases coming out, and I don't know what I'm picking up from this section yet. I think they all look gorgeous, and I love the jeweled cases, but the case that I really, really want, but I know I'm not gonna buy for myself, is the Guerlain bee case. So this is one of the handmade cases where every single crystal is laid by hand. It has the bee on it. It looks gorgeous. It also retails for $300. And if I really only wore like 1 or 2 lipsticks and I use that case all the time, I would find a reason to purchase that case. But considering how many lipsticks I have and just how much product I have in general, $300 for a lipstick case, it just isn't a good idea, but I really do want it. Now, the Bobbi Brown holiday collection, I did take a look at that, but really there's only one thing from there that I'm really interested in, and I put this on my wish list. This is the Luxe eyeshadow palette. So I've heard really good things about the Luxe eyeshadows from Bobbi Brown, and they are currently available as singles, but there is going to be a quad that makes it, a better price point to try out some of the shades. So it's all neutrals. It looks very pretty. So that's on my wish list as well. Next up, we have the Dior holiday collection, and this is the holiday collection I am most excited for. I want all of it. I don't know what I'm going to pick up, but the eyeshadow quints, the one with the deeper cool tone colors, I'm definitely getting that. I haven't decided whether I'm picking up the warmer, more gold tone one yet, but this new Dior eyeshadow formula is fantastic. So I am hopeful, and I'm assuming that these holiday quints are going to be using the same formula, but I just think they're gorgeous. And I think this collection just looks, it's just one of the most beautiful collections that I have seen so far coming out this holiday season. So the eyeshadow palettes, really love those. The blush is a must. I definitely want to try this blush. The lip maximizers look beautiful. The lipsticks look beautiful. And there are 2 sets of lipsticks. There are some lipsticks in the regular casing, and then there are lipsticks in the limited edition packaging with the gold ball on the bottom. They all look beautiful. There's this cushion powder. There are the nail polishes. They look beautiful. And, I want all of it. I'm not going to buy all of it, but I haven't decided what I'm picking up and what I'm not yet. But if I could, I'd get it all. Another makeup item that would be on my dream list, but I know I'm not going to be getting, is the Guerlain Les Violettes Traveling Loose Powder. And this looks, it's so cute. It's a really adorable container. I love the scent of the, the violette scent that they have in the meteorites and so forth. So I think I'd really like this powder, but to my knowledge, it's only available in Japan. so I'm not going to be getting it. Another huge collection that's on my wish list is the Suku holiday collection. And again, I want all of these pieces. I don't know if I'll pick up everything or not, but we've got this beautiful eyeshadow palette. That's definite. I'm going to try and get that as soon as it becomes available. And I believe this is available in the beginning of November. So the pre-holiday is October 1st, I believe. And I think this is like November 5th or somewhere around there. And then you've got like a couple blushes and a couple lipsticks. And I think they all look gorgeous. So the whole thing is on my wish list. The Chanel holiday collection. I think this looks like a nice collection and I like it, but I don't love it as much as some of these other ones that are coming out, like the Dior and the Suku. I think they're a little bit more exciting for me. So I'm kind of on the fence as to what I should get and what I shouldn't get. I think it looks very nice, but I'm just not sure how much I'll end up using it. So on my wish list is the whole collection, but what I pick up, I'm undecided still. Next up, we have these Tom Ford gold lipsticks, and they are limited edition. The shades are not new. The shades are part of the regular line. We have 1111, La Woman, and Narcissique, but this packaging is gorgeous, and I don't currently have any of those shades, so I think they're beautiful. I'd love to get the set. Again, with so many items coming out, I don't know if they will actually make it into my cart or not, but they are on my wish list. Hermes is coming out with 3 new rose lipsticks, and I know we've seen promo photos of these for months now, I think, and I believe they're coming out anytime now. So I'm very interested in these. There are 2 satin shades and 1 matte shade, and I'm very interested in trying all of them. I don't know whether I'll pick up all of them or not. Honestly, with Hermes lipsticks, I think they are very nice. I love the packaging. I love that they are refillable. I feel like the formula though it's not as great of a formula as you would expect for the price point in my opinion, but I still just really like them. So, it's something you kind of have to weigh. I don't have too many of them and they aren't something that I plan on purchasing in every color, but I am interested in these 3. Another item that is on my dream list, I don't think I'll end up getting, is from Dolce & Gabbana. I'd love to try a bunch of their makeup, but in particular, this blush and highlight duo here on the bottom, I think is gorgeous. I'd love to get it. Unfortunately, every time these things come in stock, they go out of stock quickly, and I'd have to order from Harrods, and with the shipping price and so forth, it's not something that I'm willing to spend my money on right now when there are so many other things that I'm interested in that are a little bit more accessible. And we have another item that I won't be getting, but I definitely have on my list, and that's this case from Christian Dior. And this is for the Cushion Foundation, and honestly, I don't want the foundation. I have not found a Dior foundation that works with my coloring, so I don't really care about the cushion foundation part, but the actual packaging of this looks gorgeous, and I would love to have something else inside it. Or, if they did have a perfect match for me, that'd be one thing. But so far, I haven't found a Dior foundation with a good color match for me. So unfortunately, this case is only sold in Japan, so I don't think I will be getting this. In addition to makeup, some other items that I would like to get, and these pictures are from Visage USA, and those are going to be some more brushes. So Chikuhoru, the Silver Fox series, I have brushes 1 through 5, and then they released 6 and 7. I guess maybe 3 or 4 months ago, something like that. So I haven't picked those up yet, but I am interested in picking those up. So those are these 2 lovely eye brushes. And then I also would like to pick up the rest of the Hamari series. And I have pieces of that right now. So this is the Hamari series. This is the KZ04, but I would like to get the ones that I don't have from this set. So that's KZ1, 2, and 3. So that's a powder brush, and then it's another like cheek and highlight brushes. So I think they're gorgeous. I love these brushes, and this series is fantastic. So I would definitely love to purchase all of these. Another brush that I'd really like to get, and this picture is from Fude Beauty, And this is the Kyoto Silver Fox powder brush. And it's on my dream list because at this point, I'm not ready to spend this much money on a brush. It's $453. It's out of stock, of course, anyway. But I'm very curious how the Silver Fox and the Kyoto brushes compare to the Silver Fox and the Chikuhodo. So, you know, there's that whole science aspect that I'm very curious about. But it looks like a really nice luxe brush, and I'd love to have it. So that's on my dream list. And another set of brushes, this is from Hakuhodo, the photos from Hakuhodo, and this is the Evergreen set. And they had it available for pre-order, and I put it up on my Instagram stories, and within an hour or two of me putting up a poll on that, it sold out. The pre-order sold out. So it should be back, and I'd love to pick it up. So that is definitely on my Christmas wish list. I hope I'm able to get that because I think these green handles are just gorgeous. And I still haven't tried any Hakuhodo brushes, so I think this would be a good way to try them. I want to say it was $175 for this set, which is a decent price, I think, for this set, especially to, you know, try out a new brand. In addition to makeup items, I do have a couple of handbags on my list, and one of them is the Chanel Classic handbag. I've always wanted this bag. I don't have it, and right now with my current lifestyle, you know, there's really no point in me purchasing it. So, you know, maybe someday I will get it, but I would love to have this bag. It's on my dream list. Another bag that's on my dream list is the Moynat Petite Région handbag. And I think it's gorgeous in black, but I think if I had to pick, I'd go with the emerald green. But I haven't seen the emerald green available in this size, and I like the petite size the best, which is actually their like medium. So I don't know. I'd love to get it. I know I'm not going to be getting any of the handbags right now. At this point, it's just, you know, with young kids, they're very hard on the handbags. I'm carrying snacks and things in the purses, so I wouldn't use them frequently enough without kid stuff in it that I would feel comfortable about purchasing them at this point in my life. So they are a dream for a future year. That sums up my wish list for these things. Other things that go on my general Christmas list, you know, I usually pick out some clothes. I like to cook a lot, so, well, let's face it, I cook a lot. Sometimes I like it, and other times it's really more of a chore. So, yeah, there are always some kitchen items that are on my list, and this year, that's no exception. There are definitely some things that I have on my wish list for the kitchen, but I haven't decided whether I'm going to get them or not yet. Then in addition, I love to read. So I love getting like classic books and the old fashioned leather covers, or, you know, just like a really fancy cover. So a couple of years ago, one of my favorites, I got Watership Down that way, and it's a gorgeous book. I'd love to have more that are bound that way. And yeah, so those are always on my list. And then I cross stitch. So my husband always makes fun of me for that because he says it's an old lady hobby, but I've been doing it my whole life. I started as a child, and honestly, I haven't done it much. Recently, I go in spurts. So there are some years I cross stitch a lot, and others where I don't really pick it up. But I would like to do more of it, and you know, a new frame and stand are always on my list. And by the way, if you happen to be a cross stitcher, I have been loving the patterns from Heaven and Earth Designs, and you can download them. So you can just purchase a PDF and get it instantly. And you know, these are massive, massive patterns. I think the one I'm working on now is like 20 some pages, and I'm working on College of Magical Knowledge, which is a beautiful, beautiful picture. But basically what they do is they have licensed patterns or licensed artwork that they've created into patterns with permission of the artists. And, you know, I personally love their site, and I always end up buying tons of their patterns. So they're a great site to look into if you are somebody who likes cross stitch. So that is everything on my Christmas wish list and dream list. And I hope that was fun for you because it was really fun for me to record. And again, thank you so much to TAVIA at Chic Profile Official for the photos. And If you haven't already checked out CV Makeup Lover, please check out her channel and her video on this. It is linked down below, as is Angela Van Rose's video. So thank you so much for tagging me. This was so much fun. I would love to know what you have on your Christmas wish list and dream list. And if you have any opinions on anything that I posted here today, I'd love to hear those as well. So please leave those down below in the comments. And this is a tag video, and so let's keep it going. And I would like to tag 3 more creators. I'd like to tag Jennifer at Just Glow Firefly, Yadi at Yadi Beauty, and Jacqueline at Hey Jacqueline. So I hope you guys decide to go through with this tag video. It was so much fun. I'd love to see what you have on your Christmas or wish list for the holiday as well. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet, and hit that notification bell so you will know when I put up my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Stay safe and healthy, and I will see you soon.